And Ora Vista, they're talking about
Canyon and Ora Vista. The PR is still in the truck in the creek, and he's flashing his lights.
in the creek. All right, we gotta find.
He's flashing his flashlight.
The guy's down in a river right now that's filling with water, and he's trapped in his vehicle. So we'll get. I'm not even mic'd up yet, so sorry about the audio quality, but we'll get. We're gonna get mic'd up and get out in it. This is. Wow. Look at that.
The PR is racing into the creek wash area.
All right, so we got to get down over to this this spot if we can even make it up there. This is some of the worst stuff we've had in years. So we're in it. We're in the middle of it.
People out of the freeway because it's flooded on the 5 in Lancashire.
You hear that? Mm-hmm. They're sending boats.
Copy. I'm moving northbound 5 freeway after Abela. Should I go to that one first or the 5 in
Holman and I have no traffic. It's 20325 or DJ 85.
Yeah, down there. You're not going to another way to see down there? Is this it?
It's probably as close as you can get. I mean, if you want to go down there, but you're going to get too close to the river.
I'm definitely not going in the water. I didn't bring my trunks. He had to bring a boat on the freeway. Because people are like stranded in cars.
My wife was just coming home from my whites, and the 5 was like for SUVs. It was like already above the bumper.
Oh, getting over here, we came out of downtown. It was nuts. It's actually nice right
I
here.
don't know how you guys even drove on the freeway.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah, we're
I should have repeat that bed. I'm down the hill. That's where we're at. Our shop's up there.
Oh, okay. All right. And yeah, we'll wait for your message. We're still just standing by down here.
Yeah, just up ahead. Like you can get eyes on him from here. We have a couple units that went down on foot.
All right, let's take a look over here, which is probably even more dangerous than it was before. They're walking them out right now.
Yeah, look who you came back up. All right. One more deal, Brandon. That's it.
That's it. They walked him out. All this, and he could have just walked up the hill. It looks like. How's it going, bro? Yeah, you got a flashlight and everything? Holy crap. That's the 5. So, alright, I hiked down there, got a shot of the, there was ample room for, we could have had a whole football team of people down there. So, I don't know what those guys were talking about. Yep, got the shot. Let's get up on actual ground and then we will. We're gonna send this in real quick, but yeah, we had. So we had the guy down in the river. They ended up just walking him out. He was not trapped in. Well, I think he was just stuck in there for a second, and then they ended up calling PD and fire and just walking him out of there. So again, not sure why they didn't want us down there. After I walked down there, it was completely open. It's a lake bed down there. I got some footage, but it's a large area, so I don't know what the issue is, but it's just a little frustrating because you see that, like, you look at videos from September 11th and there's news people basically at ground zero filming everything, talking to people. Everybody's like, hey, here's what's going on. And then we come to a river rescue, which in the state of California, we are very much allowed to film. We are protected by penal codes and all that. So it's a little frustrating when they go, oh, you can't go down there because you might get in the way. And it's like, I'm not a big guy, I'm in shape. Not even close to in the way, so it's a little bit frustrating. But either way, we got some okay stuff, and we're gonna put it up and send it in. Tonight is a crazy night with the rain. We've got all sorts of shenanigans going on. I am sufficiently drenched now after going and wading in the little mini river. But we are back clear, so we're gonna find a good spot, send this in, and then get our butts back in gear. So that's what we got. Whole night of rain.
Stranded vehicles.
So we're heading to a mudslide. Oh, nice, dude. We're heading to a mudslide where it sounds like the entire hillside below Mulholland Highway, or not Mulholland Highway, Mulholland Drive over here, just above Studio City, is actually falling down onto homes and onto a roadway in the area of Fredonia and Wrightwood. So there's about 5 or 6 homes that they're not able to check right now, and there's also. It sounds like they have cars that are buried in the mud, and we're heading over that direction to see what we can do. But it sounds like a pretty serious situation. We're gonna start up on the hillside on Mulholland, and we're gonna see if we can get a shot from the top down and kind of get a bird's eye view of what we're looking at. Figure out where on the map this exactly is. There is an address that they put up, but I think that's going to be on the west, like the southwest side of where we're headed. We're headed to the, just looking at what they're talking about with debris flow and stuff like that. Of course, it's going to be going downhill, and I think our best bet is going to be to go uphill. So we're going to go to the very end here to Cahuenga and Mulholland, and we're going to double back. And look, we've got.
We can't go any further. The street's flooded. You got about 2 to 3 feet of water, and on the east side of the street, you got below-grade homes. We're going to start assessing them.
Okay, so there's below-grade homes on Fredonia, and they're talking about 3 feet of water in conjunction with the mudslides. They're giving address numbers right now, so we're gonna try to get through here. Now we got these guys doing 10 miles an hour.
Get off. They're gonna close the connector right now. 605.
Metro Air Force 11, negative. We can take care of our own road also.
Let's see if we can get through all this. And we've got, I believe they're gonna be staging. These guys are staging for this situation.
Medical arm 207 South Broadway.
We're gonna go through. We're gonna go through, and we're going to go to the south side, and then we're gonna head over to, like I said, to Mulholland, and then we're gonna come back north on it. But the street that they're talking about is gonna be up here to the right. So we need to get above that location currently. You can see the water down the side here on the right. coming up over the sidewalks. You know, the rest of the United States is probably laughing right now going, that's nothing. I live in Seattle and it rains every day. Yes, I know. But the thing is, LA is not built at all for this type of rain. We haven't had rain like this. Probably. Oh, hang on. We just passed. You know what? We can access from there. Let's do that. Oh, multi-view. That's not Mulholland. Hang on. Oh, multi-view drive. They're saying it's coming down from Mulholland, but we can. It looks like we can get up there from here. So let's see what we can do. But you know, I actually haven't been up here. I can't say that I've been up here, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. And we got to be really careful because we're dealing with heavy flooding, mudslides, and for heavy rain, mudslides, cars coming down the hill here. We just have to be really, really careful. And the Taurus is not all-wheel drive, so we're at a little bit of a disadvantage.
Back there, will there be any issues with getting our truck?
So again, we're going to try and get above what they're talking about on the radio right now.
You guys hold down there because there's going to be no way that you'd have to back out. We can't go through. We're trying to assess the homes right now. On one side of the street, most of the homes are above grade. There don't look like any damage. We can't exactly assess them. And the other side of the street there, below grade homes. We can't get through on the street. You got about 2 to 3 feet of water.
Wow.
As far as we can see about 5 homes down. And those 5 homes you can't get. You got about 2 to 3 feet of water.
Holy cow! So yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting situation. Oh, look at this!
2 or 3 story
Okay.
structure. They don't have a tack yet, but they'll get it.
And you know, we might, just looking at the roadway here, we might be able to have a vantage point where we can look down from here. If we can't, then we'll have to go to Mulholland and try to look down, or at least drive down from Mulholland. You want to be above the mud and stuff. That's usually your best bet. But again, oh, rocks right there on the roadway. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park or something. A lot of silt. A lot of silt right there. A lot of silt. And we don't want to get stuck. Also, that's another thing. We don't want to become the story. I think once we get to Mulholland, we'll come down a little bit, but I don't want to get too deep in this where we end up in a situation where we can't get ourselves out, because that's probably just as bad. God, it's really hard to see around here. That's just as bad as if we go down to the bottom side and get stuck with the fire department. So, and again, the Taurus is front-wheel drive. It is not all-wheel drive. If it was, then I probably wouldn't be so worried. And there's quite a bit of debris flow. We can see at least the brush and stuff from the trees. Tons of water. Quite a bit of little rocks right here. But again, we're almost to Mulholland. We're almost at the top. So.
Metro from Engine 81. What is our incident number?
All right, it looks like we've made it to Mulholland.
Hey, I got on the 60 Peck, and he's driving a Prius, so I got him right here.
Oh, and Michael's on a call right now for a guy who's trying to commit suicide by cop on the 60 at Peck, it sounds like. So that's he picked a great night to pull that stunt.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired. Confirm on the police side or from the suspect? It'll be a call from the westbound side.
It's so dumb. It's like go get help, right? Go get help. Don't do that.
Officer needs help.
Oh, great.
Unknown location. Officer needs help. Unknown location. 0230 is rover's been activated.
Oh.
0230, 0230, come in.
That's going to be an accidental, I'm sure. All right, so we're on Mulholland right now.
Right now, but there's no water going into their house.
Okay, so I see.
Station accidental only.
I see where it's probably from the overlook, Tay, where the mud's coming down. Yeah. That's probably going to be it. So.
It looks like the mud's flowing. Do we need to evacuate those three?
Let's see if we can even see it.
No, we don't need to evacuate those three. Copy. And I can
So they're below us right here.
On the MCAD where your engine is parked, how far in front of your engine are those houses you're able to clear? I can only get about 150 feet in front of the engine, but then what?
So we're above the debris flow right now, and there's headlights coming toward us.
Additionally, can I get this paramedic rescue?
So we'll get this. We'll get this right now, and then we'll go down to the bottom and get if they're going to rescue anybody or what have you. But I think we're gonna start here. And I think either City Fire coming up or somebody here. Somebody's coming up the hill. Somebody with an SUV. Hey. Yeah, I'm here. The mud flow, yeah.
789 North Fredonia Drive. What we have is a debris flow that
I don't know who that is. Send me a picture.
affecting
All
approximately
right.
5.
Yeah, I'm with Tay. Do you know who Vanessa Hutchins is?
Yeah.
She's here, and one of the homes are going to evacuate, so we have to go back around with me. Let me get the start of the debris flow, and then I'll head over there. Thanks.
We're gaining more situational
All right. So Keith just called. He said Vanessa Hutchins. I guess her home is one of the homes affected. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get this at the top, where it's starting, and then we're gonna go back to the bottom and see what's going on at the bottom. They're requesting heavy equipment up here too, so they're gonna get a bulldozer. All right, let's go. It's like the whole hillside came down over here. Look at under the car. This is like unreal. And then Taze had to switch to her cell phone because the A7's all fogged up from all the moisture. So if you notice a change in the video quality, that's why. But yeah, this is something else back here, I'll tell you. Should we talk to them and see if they'll let me get some footage back there?
It's up to you.
Just stay here, Tay. I'll see if they want to talk.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am. I'm a press photographer. I'm just letting you know City Fire is coming up here. I know the whole down here is completely flooded, all the houses down the street. I'm not sure. We got in through the top side, but they're sending a fire truck over here. Hi, sir. Hi, good morning. Sorry, guys. My name's Zach. I'm a press photographer. Camera's off. We were looking for the mudslide, and we saw it came from... So I called City Fire. They know. They're sending an engine up here. I don't know if you guys want to get out, but it's completely... All the mud has gone down the hill, and down the street, it's flooded all the houses. They're evacuating. It's nuts. So, yeah, the mud flow is really, really bad. So I'm glad... Yeah, I'm glad you guys are okay, but it's really bad. Have you been back there? Is that okay? All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My shoes are a little wet. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it's actually like on the floor. No way. Oh my goodness. I'm like, you guys, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Could I interview about this? Oh my God.
It's alright, the damage is done, my son.
This is unreal. You're gonna go out or you just want me to go?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that on the right.
Yeah, everything came down.
Look at all those like massive chicken.
There's like floorboards.
There's a brick.
There's like these big drums.
Wow. Steel drums.
Yeah.
From where?
From the there's all kinds of crap up there.
Wow.
There's bottles, there's...
Wow.
And then you can see on the right side, there's water, like a waterfall.
Yeah, I saw that from the back. So what did it sound like when you guys came up?
It sounded like, what did it sound like? It sounded like... It sounded like the entire earth was shaking and it just sounded like an explosion. And it sounded like the entire mountain was coming down. And then we looked out and we just saw darkness where it used to be light over here was completely pitch black. And I turned on the backyard light and just saw mud, basically like, it looks like 2-3 feet of mud and debris and trees and all kinds of stuff covering our entire backyard.
Have you guys ever had anything like this before? I mean, we've had a lot of heavy rains here in Southern California, but not quite like this, you could say, right?
No, never like this. This is I've never seen anything like this before. Yeah, we're in the construction business, so this is not a pretty sight.
So you've seen a lot, but never at home like this. Are you guys planning to evacuate? Are you guys going to stay
We're
here?
getting ready to get up and leave in one of my folks' house, but you came and said that the entire right lane is flooded, or at least there's a mudslide down there, so we're not sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll just hang tight.
Cool. And your name and how you spell it?
Serge, S-E-R-G-E.
Do you want to come with me down there or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. It's a little muddy, but I think we'll be all right. Well, that was really nice of him.
Yeah.
Look at the chairs. Oh my goodness. Do you see this?
Yeah. The basketball.
I see City Fire down the street here. Well, I guess we'll walk back up with them. Hey guys.
Just don't try walking in any of the mud down there.
We're gonna come back up with you, Cap, because we found the house where the debris flow is coming from.
Where is it?
I gave the address to dispatch. It's gonna be right up the hill on the left, and you'll see there's a big river coming down with all the mud and went through their house and everything.
It went through their house?
It's through the house. There's just a small layer of water.
Far up walking distance.
It's just around the bend right here.
Okay.
But it's just a thin layer of water in the house, and then a mud in the backyard up to the glass in the back.
Okay.
But it's obviously where it's coming from.
Everything so far on the road is passable minus this trash?
Correct.
Yeah, I see from 7-6. They're making their way up. We met up with the news media. They stated that they know the house in which this debris is coming from.
Let's go to the sidewalk.
Water, so we're going to go up and assess that house. But up until I told you, everything is passable. Where'd you guys come up from?
It's right where that light is.
How'd you guys get up to this street?
Oh, we drove through.
From Lancashire?
Yeah.
They drove from Lancashire.
Is that City Fire there?
That might be.
Tell them it's the house on the right there.
That big house right there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you went Lancashire where? Lightwood?
Literally this street back, and I think it was Lancashire if I remember correctly.
On this street right here?
No, not to the right. Just keep going where the guys came with the flashlights. Straight back.
What are we on?
I'd have to
drove straight into here, right?
I'd have to look at it on the map, but it's
Lightwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see they drove Lancashire to Lightwood.
It's the most direct route.
Hey, what company are you guys? AFD.
They didn't see us? Look at that, the drum. They've got 3 of these in their backyard. Steel drums on the back side. So we went in the backyard already here. There's a huge waterfall in the back on the corner, and all the debris from the hills at the back of their house. So this is the spot. Yeah, they're super cool. Front door's over here to the left. All right. Look at the front of the car too. Gap right to the right is where it's coming down, and then they're making contact with the homeowners. Hey boss, if I go straight through, you think I can make it? I'm just saying, no, past your rig, that I can get through. I went the other way. Okay, there's room right here? Okay, I'll check with them. Thank you. All right. All right. They didn't want to go through it. No. I don't blame them. All right, here we go.
That's Rescue 37. Got an ET on LAPD.
Downhill is very easy. Uphill, not so much. Let's see if we can fit between the between 278s. I think we can fit.
I think so too.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Alrighty. Sweet.
I see EMS 14 staging with rescue 86 and rescue 76. Copy EMS. You'll be medical.
Yeah, the wind's just
with the two.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I get outside and I can't see anything. It's really
It's because it starts cooling down, and it's because the camera's warm, so it starts condensing water vapor on the glass. I'm sure because it's so moist right now, so wet in the air. So let's go down to the bottom now. That was so cool. I wish the camera was working. I got to go in the house. We got some shots of what was going on in there. The homeowner was super nice, really nice guy. He said he works in construction. He's never actually seen anything like this before. So pretty wild. In the backyard, there were like steel drums that came off the hill and crap like that. So a ton of debris flow. And from what we're hearing on the radio, it sounds like it's splintered. And that's a secondary debris flow from the primary one. So we'll go down to the bottom and we'll see, we'll get some shots of the cars and stuff like that. But getting in that house and getting the water on the floor and the mud against the glass in the back, I mean, that's a big deal. So very happy with that. Again, I'm soaked. I had to put a hat on because I look like a drowned rat.
Was inside the house flooded at all?
Yeah, there was water on the floor in the kitchen, in the living room. I mean, it was just horrible. So they're very lucky it's not worse than it is, because we've had, there's a story back in, I want to say 2005, of a home that was on Laurel Canyon, just north of Mulholland, where the debris flow came to the back side of the home and actually pushed the home into the street. So pretty serious stuff. Any type of debris flow like that. Water is dangerous enough when there's enough volume of it, because it's heavy as heck. If you've ever carried a gallon of water around, you know. So mud and debris and stuff like that is even more dangerous, because it doesn't flow the way water does. Water will, get to a storm drain, it'll go down the drain, but with the debris in it, that'll actually get stuck. That'll get stuck in the roadway and the pipes and everything, and it'll jam up all the grates, and then it doesn't get out, which is really bad. So I think our incident, I think we can make access from here, maybe. Let's try to get up here. If we can get up here, that'd be cool. If we can't, then whatever. We're already pretty good at the top. Wow, this is really tight stuff here.
And you said Vanessa Hutchins?
Yes, I don't know what she looks like or what the deal is. Apparently you do, so that's pretty good. I don't know how far we're going to be able to get in this way. I think we might have to. I think we might have to access from the other side.
So, do you remember High School Musical?
No, not really.
I'll contact you on TAC 10.
Are they leaving, or where they go?
IC from Ops, copy. All units on scene, Command 42 is now IC. Battalion 5 is operations. Address operations.
Well, I want to get down or up this hill, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let's see. I think they're backing a Caltrans truck up to make room for the fire truck. All right, let's see if we can get back the other way. This is pretty nuts, huh?
Yeah.
All right, they got everybody down there, huh? And we're above the In-N-Out, or no, the Carl's.
The Carl's, yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, we'll go straight over to Cahuenga and see if we can gain access from there. If we can't, then we'll see what we can do. Can't really see too great, but the cops seem really cool here. North Hollywood is always super chill. I don't know why, but they're very nice. So we're going to, in comparison to the Foothill guys that we ran into earlier. So let's find a spot. I don't really want to block a driveway per se, because people need to get out of their homes. I don't want to be that guy. But I think, God, I can not see out of this car. The one thing I will say, the Crown Vic was much easier to see out of. I think there's a spot here in front of this Jeep. All right. Cool. Damn. Alrighty. You know, the hat's a good idea. I should have done this earlier.
Yeah.
Oh man. I hate the rain. You know, we live in Southern California. It's supposed to be sunny and 72 and sunny every day. That's what I expect. And then we're out here in all right, let's take a hike here. Take a walk, take a walk. At least the rain has slowed down, huh? Yeah. Whew. Oh, it's getting deeper. Oh no. Well, I guess we're going home after this. Tay, stay, stay. Oh, that sucks. All right. Morning. How you doing? Oh man, it's you got the right idea, because up the street there's mud just flowing through houses and everything.
What I did here.
What do you got? This looks great, by the way.
I
can't see, I'll use my light.
It's possible.
Oh, nice.
To prevent if
nice.
comes in.
I love that. Can I get a shot of that really quick? I don't want to mess up your thing. I'll film it from here. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Oh, okay. Gotcha. My name's Zach. I'm with Key News Network. We do all the news for CBS, NBC, Fox.
Yeah, so I was getting real ready.
You are ready for the worst, sir.
Just in case.
And what's your name?
Paul.
Paul, tell me what's going on. What's happening here today?
Well, I mean, this is not the first time. This is has happened already a few years back, but maybe it's just a bigger rain than before, and you know, unfortunately, it flooded the Eastman and with the mud and all the river that we have, LA River, the drain got also flooded with the mud, so water can't come out. Water's gonna have to go somewhere, so you know, we're preparing in case it comes through here.
So LAFD is down the street. I just talked with them. They're clearing the mud out of the storm drains. Are you expecting it to get worse or get better at this point?
You know, they're not being very clear, you know, how much they'll be able to do. So, you know, whatever they can do, whatever happens, you know.
And you're preparing, and tell me how you're preparing right now.
Well, I mean, I covered up my entire backyard with tarts and furniture cover, just to make sure, you know, that if the mud comes in, at least I have some control over it, because if it comes in here without any protection, it's going to be a financial disaster.
Your name and how you spell it?
Paul Stern, Paulstern.
You should do television. Paul, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now I got to go home and change my boots.
Yeah.
We are soaked.
I thought of all the water exits. You know,
yeah.
I moved my car back.
You were prepared. You knew it was up. No, I'm telling you, up the street, you'll see this on the TV in the morning, or this morning. The house at the top, the mud came through the garage, up against the glass. It's horrible, and it came from Mulholland. They're saying he had steel drums from Mulholland, like big, oil drums that came off the hill.
You never know with water. Water is unpredictable.
It is.
So either you get lucky or not.
Well, you've done a good job of making sure that you're lucky tonight.
I built this house. So
nice.
I built it. When I bought it.
Oh, so you know all of it.
There were rivers.
I'm
here.
sure.
And I calculated everything.
Nice.
To get the water passed through me. But this is unexpected.
You did a beautiful job. Thank you so much for allowing me into your yard. Thank you. Stay dry. All right. So Paul was really nice. He let us into his front yard there, and he's got some drainage situation here. He's worried. You can see the water is up against the side of his the front of his building, but he's got tarps down and everything. Paul is very prepared. He gave a great interview too. So let's get this in. We got more than enough to tell the story, and we got to go home because my boots are completely full of water. So my feet are about 4 pounds heavier right now. I can't even walk. All right. So we heard there was a power outage. We came up in the area, and SoCal Gas is here, and they've got fire shooting out of the street. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here. But there is a power outage, and there's fire. It looks like there's a gas line ruptured in the street. There's still some water in the around the camera. So where's the damn off switch? Holy crap. All right, so I think I've got, oh my goodness, we're wet up to the, and it's like muddy water too. It's not fun stuff. So not clean water. All right, let's see if I turn this boot over. I'll lean on the trash can here. If we get water pouring out, let's see. You ready? Let's see. Oh, all right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go. You can see it? Oh, like steam coming out. Oh.
I'm gonna get trench foot.
Yeah, I think. What do you think? Driving home barefoot? You think it's a better deal?
Yeah, I think we gotta go home.
All right, let's get in the.
I mean, no one else is here. We got the story.
Well, yeah, this is. Yeah, I already talked to Channel 4, and they're pretty happy. So we're. I think we're sufficiently soaked. Let me hang on. Let me do get the card, which hopefully that's okay.
Shower with some hot cocoa.
Hot shower and some hot cocoa. I am down for that. And some food. We could order some food. So, you want the lighting like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see, or is it fogged up?
It's a little fogged up, but we're gonna have.
All right. The lens is a little fogged up. We've got the downpour of the century out here for Southern California. But again, to the rest of the world, I know this is probably nothing, and you're all laughing at us, which is totally fine. But for here in LA, we're not used to it. So we had a massive flood just now coming off of Mulholland. Massive amount of flooding. Mudslide, rocks, tires, oil drums. I saw a whole ass wheel come off the hill. So we're in an interesting spot with that. The cars are still trying to get through. I've got water in my boots. That's gonna do it, I think, for this episode of Code 20. Again, new episode of Code 20 every week, plus cutting room floor content. What's not to love? If you join as a member, you could have been watching this episode a week earlier, a whole week, probably more actually, because Alex is doing incredible with the editing. He is banging them out. So probably a little more than a week, you could have been watching this episode right here on YouTube. We'll see you on the next episode of Code 20.